Hello everybody. Welcome to a pretty nice Sunday afternoon here in northern Michigan. Got lots of wildlife out here today. They're all over the side of the hill and across the road and in the woods and just waiting for us to put some food down. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get some food put down and then we've got some things to share with you. Yeah.
Deer running or walking.
All right, we will be right back.
That's my mom driving up. Just in time to help.
A little bit.
No, we
Sheila.
Yep. Hi, Sheila and Lori. And the speaker's up there.
I see what you got.
Or the
locks on
microphone.
those things now, so they won't get knocked down so easy, huh?
On what? There's no locks on it.
Well, them little catches. The
No.
deer knocked them down last
Right.
time.
We want it so it knocks down easy so it won't break the wire when the bear comes.
Oh, okay.
So we have them that way on purpose, because otherwise the bear will tear everything out of
The house.
There you go.
You ready?
What's that? Oh, yeah. Well, this one was left outside. That somebody donated. And the animals got in it.
Deer are pretty tight together when you get 6 of them in between the hooves.
Yeah. I heard something around the other side of that tree. The feet.
Did you put any of the pellets on?
No, you did.
Yeah, I did. Well, I just put a little bit on. At least a couple hours. All right, I think we're in pretty good shape now for a while. If it's anything like yesterday, this will probably all be gone in a couple of hours. So we're going to keep our eye on it. Come back out if we have to. But I've got some thank yous to share with you and a little bit of information too. First of all, I wanted to thank Brian from Texas. He said he wanted to remain somewhat anonymous, but I'm sure there's a lot of Brians in Texas. So Brian, thank you very much for your very generous donation. Brian said he was watching yesterday and noticed we had to come back out and put a lot of extra food out. So he wanted to help out, and he certainly did. During the week, I posted that picture of what I thought was going to be stocking up for quite a while. We had quite a bit of food. Well, it's almost gone. So there's another feed store I'll be able to get to. So I'll go and get stocked back up here again. So Brian, your donation is going to help very much. I appreciate it. And then also donating to is Mike Hakes from Pleasant Mills, Indiana. And Mike, we appreciate your donation. That's going to help too. I wanted to mention a couple of things about the store. I talked to Richard, and I know there's a few people that are waiting for their sweatshirts yet. Things got obviously a little bit behind with Richard having surgery, but he says those should all be out this week. So if you're waiting on a sweatshirt, you'll be getting them. And Richard's going in for his surgery on the 17th. So for the next 10 days, he said he will be available, and he's got quite a stock on hand now of T-shirts and sweatshirts that'll be done. And so he said if anybody wants to order them, now might be the time to do that, because after that next surgery, well, we know he's going to be in the hospital for a week to 10 days at least. So we may get a little bit behind on shipping that stuff out. So he just wanted me to remind everybody that if they want anything from the store, if you've been thinking about getting something, now might be the time to get that. And any orders this week will ship the same day. So, also wanted to mention too, YouTube. We've been promoting our YouTube channel. We're up to 600 viewers. It was exactly 600 when I checked it on the way out here. So, welcome to all of you. I'm sure you're enjoying the hours and hours of video that we have on there. And for your new folks that haven't done that yet, if you go to our site, snowmancam.com, go to the top of the page. There's a link there for our YouTube page. And if you click that, it'll take you right directly into our page. You don't have to hunt around, and you'll see all the videos in there. There's quite a few. And it's a good way for you to figure out and see what and why we're doing what we're doing here. There's a lot of behind-the-scenes type videos. There's news stories that have been done throughout the years and that type of thing. So we welcome you to join that. My goal was to be to 750 subscribers for this month. And like I said, we're at 600 right now, so just looking to add another 150 before the end of the month. So if you'd like some good background information, you'll see a lot of cool stuff on there that you just won't see anyplace else on the internet about the Snowman Cam. Also, welcome and to the new folks that just joined our Facebook pages, both our Snowman Cam page and then also the folks that joined our fans group. I'm sure you're finding a lot of interesting and fun things on there. And for those of you that have introduced yourself when you come in, I think you found just how welcoming the group can be out there from all over the world. So if you do come in and you ask to join our Facebook group page, I'll go ahead and welcome you in there. But I'll be the only one that'll see who you are and where you're from until you actually make a post. So give people the pleasure of welcoming you in by making that first post. And like I said, welcome to the people that just joined here in the last 24 hours. And if you just found us through Facebook and you're wondering how to get to the live feed, because I know a lot of you have been sharing our Facebook page on your Facebook page, and your friends have been coming. So if you're new and you're just finding it that way, or you're finding us just on EarthCam, be sure to check out our page, snowmancam.com, and you'll find all the links that'll take you everywhere, to all our social media pages, to our Twitter page. And speaking of Twitter, welcome to the new folks that joined our Twitter page. I think we're up to close to 400 followers on that, and that's probably one of the best ways to stay in touch and be notified if something very interesting goes on. If a black bear should happen to wander in, we would put that immediately on Twitter page, and you'd get a notification. So you might want to join that. Between our Twitter page and our Facebook pages, that's a good way to be notified. And another great way too is just the chat room on our snowmancam.com. There's people in there 24/7, and somebody's always watching, and if they see something, they'll certainly post it in there too. So I think that's about what I covered. I just want to mention too, again, Richard's going in for very, very serious surgery on the 17th, so that's 10 days from now. So between now and then, we're collecting cards from people. So if you would like to get a get well or best wish card, or any words of encouragement you could give Richard, you can send those to our P.O. Box, which is 888, and that's in Gaylord, Michigan, and it's 49734 is the zip code. And if you didn't have anything to write that down, it's actually, if you go to snowmancam.com, scroll to the bottom of the page, and our P.O. box is listed there. Or if you click on the link that says Feed the Wildlife, you'll see the link there also. And if you want to send a card to Richard, just go ahead and send it to me at P.O. Box 888, Gaylord, Michigan, 49734. And then on the envelope, just write for Richard or attention Richard, or just you can even just put Richard somewhere on the envelope. So that way I won't open them. And then Brenda and I are going to head downstate where Richard is at. It's about maybe 3.5-hour drive from here, a couple hundred miles. And we're going to take those all to him, so he's got a chance to get some words of encouragement for all the folks out there before he goes in for that very, very serious surgery. So I think that's all I have. It looks like there's plenty of food out. For those of you who've been watching, you know we've been putting more food out than normal, but it's also disappearing faster than ever. I know yesterday, within a couple hours, even though we had put a tremendous amount out, it was all gone. And as I look around, I see wildlife looking at me. So we're going to be at the house here for a little bit, and then we're going to take off, and I'm sure shortly after that, they'll all start coming back in. So I'm going to go inside. Brenda's here with her mom and with Bob, and they're taking a look around in there because we're thinking about doing some repairs to the house here. And ultimately our goal here is to come back here full time again. So I hope wherever you're watching from around the world that you're warm and safe and comfortable and dry, and that you're in good health, and also hope that you're well fed. And with your help, like the folks I mentioned here earlier, I'll be here every day putting food out for the animals to make sure they get through the winter. And you've got chickadees and nuthatches flying all around me here. So I'm going to go ahead and take off. Hope you have a great rest of your weekend, Sunday afternoon, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.